I've said this before, I'll say it again. Fuck Vince Russo. Vince Russo can say all he wants that Bruce Prichard wasn't close to Vince. I'm going to take the word of Jim Cornette, who has said Bruce was there. And it proved that I'm not just a Bruce Prichard nut hugger. I don't believe that Bruce didn't know about the Montreal Screwjob.
Oh, you don't believe him on that?
I do not. I think Bruce knew. I don't think Bruce knew everything. I think Bruce knew something was going to happen.
Well, but that's not the same of knowing exactly what was going to happen.
I think he knew that. I think Vince, hey, pal, no way does Brett leave with the title.
Yeah, but that's not the same as.
But that's not the same as saying I didn't know, playing dumb on it either.
Well, yeah, but he could have known, like Vince could have said that to him, and then Bruce said, okay, but still been shocked at what actually transpired. I don't know.
I don't know. I find it hard that Bruce didn't know, that Pat Patterson didn't know. I find it hard that all these inner circle guys in that had no idea.
Yeah.
Like if Jim Cornette knew, and Cornette has said he knew.
Right. Yeah.
If Jim Cornette knew, then and Briscoe is teaching Sean how to get out of locked holds.
Yeah.
Briscoe knew.
We know that.
Why wouldn't Bruce and Pat Patterson know? That's never felt right to me.
Well, Bruce said on his podcast, because I remember listening to that episode of Something to Wrestle, Bruce said that it was that Vince told him, because Bruce claimed that he was mad at Vince. I don't know if you ever listened to that episode.
I did. I've listened to almost every episode of Something to Wrestle with Bruce Prichard.
Yeah, so Bruce claimed that he was actually mad at Vince for not cluing him in, and Vince said, "Well, I did it to protect you, because if you knew, then the boys would be mad at you. Everyone would be mad at you, because I didn't want any of the heat to get on you," which to me sounded credible. I mean, that could very well be.
Yeah, it does sound credible. I have a hard time believing with how close that inner circle was. Something was that he just didn't have a single solitary clue.
Right.
Some shit was about to go down.
Right.
Same with Jim Ross. I've never believed that the VP of Talent Relations had no idea.
Really?
Yeah, no. I have less belief in Jim Ross than I do in Bruce Prichard.
Wow. Okay.
I can almost buy what Bruce is selling.
Yeah.
I can't buy what JR is selling.
Yeah.
And I love Jim Ross.
Yeah.
And I will always love Jim Ross. It doesn't shake anything about Jim Ross.
Right.
I just wish he'd come clean on it.
Right.
There's no way. There's no way. You're not going to let Jim Ross know, because Jim Ross is going to have to deal with all the boys who want to leave.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Jim Ross is going to have to sit there and deal with all this and be like, well, listen, bud, got a contract. We'll tie this up in court. Better come back. We'll give you the night off. But, that type of deal. So, I don't know. That's, But back to the original point. I think these guys know something. Even if it's a little thing, like, I looked over Vince's shoulder. Well, I looked over his shoulder and saw nudes of Janelle Grant on his phone. Even something like that could help. Just say it. Just let it out.
Yeah. I agree.